Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for locking in with your boy. Let's go back guys to where we left off on the last video. And let's read what Novgorod had to say. And let's dissect it. Let's put on our thinking caps for a second. Let's make this quick. He says, here goes Novgorod. All of you brave men, when I am looking after my dying brother. Basically, he's saying we were attacking him when he was looking after his brother who's passing away. He says, all of you brave men, when I am looking after my bro. But when I am on line, you run like sheep. So he's saying when he's actually back on active on the game, we don't want no smoke with him. We're running like girls and like sheep and all this and that. Then he says, you are the type of scum that would rob a dying man and leave him to die. That's what this guy said, y'all. And that's why I said I don't believe nothing that comes out of Novgorod's mouth. And quite frankly, I think that's pretty low. Number one, we're talking about a game. This is how you know you're dealing with somebody that's somewhat delusional. If my brother is about to pass away, I'm going to log off the game. I'm not going to be talking about what somebody is doing on a game who has no idea what's going on with your brother. So it makes no sense. Just log off and tend to your brother. But this is the type of stuff that people do, guys, who I think have real issues. And like I said, if this is true and he's just not good at articulating himself or whatever the case may be, then maybe that's on me. I'll take that. But something just sounds disingenuous about it. And then to call us scum because we didn't stop playing the game. The whole game, I guess, was supposed to stop, guys, because something was going on with Novgorod's family. I guess we were supposed to, everybody on the game was supposed to pause. But did he say this to any of his coalition members? Is he saying this to Mercia? Is he saying this to anybody else that's on his team, that they should stop fighting and stop playing? And everybody should just take a pause until we figure out what's going on with Novgorod. This is how delusional this sounds. And I wanted to really just give my thoughts on it as we continue to look at this map. This is the demented type of stuff I wanted you guys to see that this game can lead to. And it gets very annoying. I'm a little bit annoyed by it. Because it's like we have entered into I feel like I've entered into a demented person's world right now. I feel like I'm in Mercia's world. And I'm playing Mercia's game here. I kind of feel that way. And I'm getting annoyed about it. I'm about to take these black gloves off and I'm about to put on my red gloves. Yeah, man, I'm putting on my red gloves, man. That means I'm about to fire something up. That means things finna get fired up, man. I'm tired of playing with these cats. You know, playing games, talking about his brother passing away and that we're scum because we're still fighting instead of sympathizing with him. This Novgorod got something else, boy. He's something else. See, these guys are so confident because they're playing with Mercia. I find that so funny and interesting. They're playing with the big bad bully. Or are they the big bad bully? Because they saying the same. Have you noticed that, guys? Novgorod, Mercia, Mendoza, Castamano, they all kind of speak the same language a little bit. Kind of sound alike. Kind of really demented. See, he's not, the thing about Mercia, he's not even smart enough to keep his spies from being identified. Like in real life, you don't want your spies to be found. When the United States or when any country sends a spy, you're not supposed to know that spy is to never be caught. I'm catching all of his spies. I'm catching all of the lies. So he just got his little chest pumped up. Because he think he's about to get an easy victory with old Mercia. But what Novgorod don't know is that we can go ahead and bully him and get him out of there. And we can get Mercia later. We can go ahead and deal with Novgorod now. Because he's a weakling. So as you can see, I'm down there in Southern Africa. Not sure exactly what I want to do yet. But I do need to be careful coming through this little strait right here, because he can easily send some airplanes to try to attack my guys out there. So I gotta really watch that area. Don't want to travel through there all laxy daisy. And mind you, guys, when you see these guys coming up to these forts, like how he's doing, like how Novgorod is doing over here, keep in mind, guys, I have a level 5 forts over here. So he doesn't know how many troops I have here. So y'all got to keep that in mind. When you're watching this map, understand you got to see these forts. If that's a fort there, usually it has this little metal layers that you can see that let you know that there's a fort there. Versus right here, you don't see it. But right here, you see it. Right there, you see it. You see that little metal thing there? That lets you know there's a fort there, and the enemy more than likely can't see it. So that's what he's doing. He's running into these forts, and he's getting outnumbered and killed. And that's what I want him to keep doing. And that's why he's not able to just take my provinces as fast as he probably would like to. I'm making him have to pump his brakes. And this gives us the time that we need for our friends from America to come on in. And that's the beauty of what we're doing now, is we got Mercia and his coalition so focused on us, they're not focused on their backside. So we're gonna see how this thing ends. As you can see, he is taking more and more land. I'm almost completely removed from that area, which I anticipated. But the good thing is that those provinces were taken very slowly, and I was able to really move out of that area slowly and at the pace that I wanted to. But I knew eventually he would overpower me on that land. I like the work that Karen is doing in South Africa. That's what I mean by I can play with somebody who's on top of their game, even if it's a situation where you may not get you're outnumbered. I can strategize around a player that's at least giving it some effort. So I want to make sure I give Cairns the credit that he deserves. Now I want to show y'all something. Like right here, the strategy I've used right here was to not really push it too much into here. I wanted to keep Lorali as a separation point between me and Mercia, because Mercia is all here now. So I want to use Lorali right here to kind of keep him back a bit, because once he gets in here, then he'll be starting to move into this area. And so that's really what my goal is, to just slow Mercia down as much as possible. He should be trying to go ahead and just run through these areas, but I'm going to slow him down. Alright guys, so we're going to move forward. We're not going to drag it too much. I want to really get to some of the other meat and potato. This thing is not over with. It's not over with. Y'all better stay tuned. Y'all better stay tuned. You hear me? Because we finna move quick. And I want y'all to start getting, I want to get all the way caught up, because there's going to be some interesting developments. And I want you to see how you handle adversity on this game, guys. How you handle when you're not, you know, if somebody got an army and you're outnumbered and this and that. I want you to see how you can kind of work it out. But this particular map is going to be pretty interesting, because some things transpire that you guys are going to need to see. It's really exclusive, but hey, y'all stick with me. We're going to make sure you guys get to see it. You're going to learn from it, and it's going to be entertaining. So it's far from over so far, guys. All right, so y'all stay tuned. I am going to close this video out, and we will be right back at you on the next one.